go again. We finally got a lobby to work 40 minutes after the game was supposed to start.
True.
Yes. So, we're going to get that set up. We're going to have this game underway very soon. So I'm going to show the roster again. We'll go over... We're going to pretend the first 40 minutes did not happen, basically. Well, I'm trying to get everyone on my team to join and get audio working.
Alright, well, the starting lineup you're seeing on your screen is the same starting lineup we've seen in the past couple of previous games, with Relic, Ozio, and Daxter being on the teams. I don't foresee much changing in the near future. This team seems to be working well together. Their synergy is pretty good. Haven't been able to get a win just yet, but tonight could be the difference maker. I know that they've been working really hard within practices, trying to improve their games. Let's just hope they come out with a strong mental, ready to dominate the competition.
Yep. Alright, so Lourdes is in, and I'm trying to figure out why my team's not in yet. Because I know they've been working trying to get a lobby created. Basically, all of us and all Lourdes were trying to create a private lobby, and we were just getting this timeout error for the past umpteen minutes. And it finally worked. Okay, there we go. Now we're starting to get people in. Okay.
Now, I guess we're going to have to speed run this match. Someone's going to have to 3-0. We got another game coming up right after it, and hopefully can make it to it on time.
Well, I'm sure Manchester will understand all the issues that's been going on, and we're already underway. Who's on what side? Mary's on blue side. Okay.
Oh, Relic. Okay.
Relic right from the get-go.
This may be a quick game after all. Relic's like, all right, I'm ready to play the next match.
He
Let's
just
go.
knocks it, and the goal was completely exposed. Lourdes was not ready for that.
I don't think anyone was ready for that.
I know I wasn't ready for that. I didn't even have the overlay ready in time.
Can he get the 2-timer, though?
No, it doesn't look like it. Well, Relic's going to go for it. He's going to try to set up a nice block by I don't know who.
I am just now learning these players' names as well. Ozio with a nice save.
Beefy's going to try to set up the play for Lourdes. But nice little tap there by Relic, or Thaxter. I can't remember which one.
Gotta be careful though, he doesn't tap it in his own goal though. Nice defense coming out from Marietta right now as they're trying to get the ball back onto Ozio with a nice shot on goal, but is blocked up by Tino.
And Relic demos beefing Mike, so that is a power play for Marietta, gets the chance to score. Relic's going to tap it in, and another goal for Marietta.
Relic putting the game up 2-0 right off the bat. Good start for Marietta. This is what we want to see. They must have definitely worked hard in the practices over the next couple of days. They are wanting a win right here and now.
Mm-hmm. They've been so close. So many of their matches before that it's always gone to either overtime or just off by one. So they are just on the cusp of winning some of these games, and you can tell that they want it.
However, it is up to Lourdes to stop them. Lourdes... Oh,
that almost... Okay, now win it.
Mango cleans it up. I was going to say, there's no way that Lourdes does not secure that goal.
Yeah, I mean, that almost goes in, and Mango's right there to finish it.
If Daxter had some boosts, he probably could have been able to save that.
I know you were saying you're hoping for a quick 3-0, but if we keep scoring, it's just going to delay each game even further.
Hey, I'm just saying that so we get to the next match on time. This map can go on for as long as I care. As long as we get to see some good Rocket League tonight.
Well, we're already seeing some good Rocket League, and it's only been like a couple minutes into game one. Seeing Relic going on to the aggressive, trying to set the shot, but it just goes way... Well, I don't think he was going for a shot. He was trying to pass it over to Thaxter. Nice hit by Ozio. So now we see Thaxter going to try to bring the ball over, carrying it over to Lourdes' side, but Tino is there. Well, he was not going to block it, but Beefy Mike was able to block it over, but Relic's going to bring it right back over to Lourdes' side.
Marietta on the defensive once again right now. Trying to clear the ball onto the other side, and Ozio does just that. Looking to set the ball down mid for his teammate as he does get blown up by Mango, but Thaxter's there to blow up Tino. And a shot towards goal from Relic, but barely saved by Beefy Mike.
I see Marietta still putting a nice hit by Tino. Daxter's going to try to deflect it. Beefy Mike's going to go straight to goal, but Rayleigh gets the save.
Rayleigh looking to score all the goals for Marietta today.
Rayleigh is a very competitive player. He definitely wants to win. So he's
nice shot from Daxter, and he cleans it up. That is exactly why you follow through on all your shots.
Yeah, yes. Just like in any other game, like in basketball, if you miss a shot, you go for the rebound. You get the deflect on Rocket League, you clean it up. Just like that.
So it looks as though Rayleigh is denied the hat trick as of right now. As Daxter puts his team up 3-1 in the lead.
Right now, I don't think Rayleigh is too worried about a hat trick. They're just trying to win this game and then trying to do the next ones.
An open goal for Rayleigh. It might be the... Oh, Daxter there to clean it up, but...
And the angle was just not there. That was a prime opportunity to possibly seal this game away.
That was an open goal.
Lourdes has to be breathing a sigh of relief after that one. But we see that they're going to try to set up a play. Beefy Mike's going to go for a shot. It angles. And a nice hit by Daxter to knock it away. But Tino's going to be back onto Marietta's side.
Nice setup from Timo down the middle of the goal. But his teammate Beefy Mike just was barely able to not get there in time.
Now we see Daxter going to be trying to bring it over. And is there going to be a setup? Ozzy's going to take the shot. But does not connect. Beefy Mike was able to knock away right beforehand. Now we see Ozzy going to try to knock it over Tino. And it's heading straight for the goal, but Tino's going to knock it away. So Ozzy will fall back.
Beefy Mike trying to set up something for his team, but Ozzy denying that, sending the ball back down to Lourdes' goal. And looking to follow up with his shot is Daxter, and Daxter hits it just barely over the rim. But Rayleigh's there to try and clean it up, but he misses just as well.
Yeah, so they're doing follow-throughs. They're just not getting the angles that they need. Meanwhile, Beefy Mike was trying to bring it over to Marietta's side, and Ozzy is going to disrupt that. 1 minute remains. And Rayleigh's going to knock it over to the other side of the field. Mango's going to try to do something about it, but Tino will knock it over instead.
"25 seconds remaining in the match as Marietta does lead by 2 goals and is looking to maintain that lead as people are blowing up left and right. Daxter gets the shot on goal, but apparently saved by Tino.
Yeah, so Rayleigh's going to knock it away, but Mango's trying to go for a shot, but nice another deflect there by Rayleigh. Ozzy is going to bounce it in the air. Marietta just has to hold for 23 more seconds, and they'll take game 1 of this best-of-5 series.
Rayleigh clicking to set up for the ball for his teammate Daxter, who's ready in the mid, but it does get deflected out by Lourdes as Tino's driving the ball towards Marietta's goal with the help of Beefy Mike. 10 seconds remaining in this match, and if the ball does not touch the ground, we will go into overtime. But Marietta wants to score another goal. Ozzy barely glides over the ball.
Right now, Marietta just wants that ball to land. They want it to get...
Marietta wants it to land, and that'll be map 1.
And there you have it. Marietta takes game 1 against Lourdes University.
This is exactly what I've been talking about. All those maps that went to OT and where Marietta went up and started to gain a lead, or they even took a map off their opponent, they have to play like that the entire match.
Yeah, and we are seeing, just by looking at shots made, Marietta made 6 shots at the goal versus Lourdes 5. So Marietta's been working on trying to play a little bit more aggressive, and we see that pay off. I mean, especially right from the get-go, Rayleigh just going straight for the goal right at the word go. Very impressive there by the Pioneers. I think everyone is ready, so now just getting things, just waiting for the next game to start up. Did notice that Rayleigh is having a little bit of ping issue, so hopefully that's not going to be a major issue in the remaining games of this series.
It's proving not to be an issue right now.
That is true.
A little ping, don't stop me. That also could be something to do with Rocket League servers.
Well, considering it took us 40 minutes to just create a lobby, it's Rocket League servers. Okay, everyone is getting in, so we should be getting game 2 underway any second now. I have no idea who hits the ready button. Someone should be hitting the ready button. There we go. Someone hit the ready button. Here we go. Game 2, Marietta College versus Lourdes University. Marietta is up 1 game. So now we'll see if they can keep that momentum into game 2. Ozio loses control of the ball, and Beefy Mike's going to take it over. But a nice deflect by Thaxter to try to bring it back into Lourdes' side.
Nice mid-air hit to set up his teammate Thaxter down mid, but it does get blocked out by, I believe that was Tino.
Ozio tries to go for the shot, but does not quite connect. Mango's just going to lightly tap it over. I think Ozio's going to knock it away. Well, at least tap it away. Beefy Mike's going to go for the shot, but does not connect. Now we're seeing Lourdes on full-on defense as Raylick is trying to go for the shot. Beefy Mike's there with the save, but Thaxter's going to take another stab at it. But Beefy Mike is going to deflect it away once again and bring it down to Marietta's side slowly. And it gets demoed in the process. But he's back.
Thaxter with a nice setup down mid, looking to clean it up, but barely glides over the ball as Ozio's there to clean it up towards goal, and Raylick somehow got the last hit in.
Yeah, well, you can see what happened. Ozio sets it up, and it was going a little slow, so Raylick just dives in there to make sure it gets it. It probably was going to go in either way, but Raylick was just making sure that happened.
You should always make sure.
Yeah, you never want to assume that it's just going to go in. If you can guarantee it, do it.
Thaxter just soaring through the sky trying to keep that ball onto Lourdes' side, but Tino and Mango have other plans for it.
Yes, Tino's going to try to carry it with the Marietta's side, but a nice deflect there by Thaxter. Now he's going to try to bring it over, but 2 defenders from Lourdes are going to try to prevent that, but Raylick's going to take control of the ball, bring it over to the left side. And Mango knocks that away, but Ozio's right there to intercept it. And it goes back to Marietta's side.
Thaxter trying to deny the ball onto Marietta's side and put it back towards Lourdes' side. But it seems as though Marietta is still on the defensive here as Lourdes continues to try to apply pressure towards their goal. Nice save, backwards save, but Thaxter doesn't get the 2-time as Mango does block that. A little hard to block goals when you're facing... your car's facing the opposite direction.
Yeah, it was a great block there by Thaxter, but Mango gets the angle just right so that Thaxter's not going to be able to go in reverse to block it. Now it is tied up 1 game at 1 as score apiece.
Ozio completely misses the ball on the first touch, and Lourdes takes over control of that.
So thankfully Thaxter was there to kind of bring it over the side, but Beefy Mike is going to try to set up another goal. Nice save there by Raylick. Now Tina's going to try to set up the play, hover it over, and a nice block there by Marietta to make sure that does not happen. Raylick's going to knock it over. He's going to try to set up something. It gets bounced back. But it seems like Lourdes is playing a lot more aggressive than in game 1. But Marietta is having to play a little bit on their heels.
Lourdes is struggling to follow up on goals there, as you can see. They had 3 members go towards Marietta's goal, and all 3 shots. However, Beefy Mike's just going to put that one in.
Yeah, Ozio tried to go for the block. He misses and gets punished for it. So now Lourdes is going to take the lead in this game. And as we see, Beefy Mike is a Season 14 Grand Champion. So it's definitely going to be a tough battle here.
Beefy Mike going for another goal right off the bat. He's continuing Lourdes' momentum, trying to pull his team back and win a map for them. However, Marietta wants to deny them. They want to shut them out. Raylick there to defect the ball with nice juggling down the right-hand lane. As Thaxter coming in to try to hit the shot on goal, as Ozio's there too. Set it up, but Beefy Mike's looking to set up a ball down mid for his team again, but Raylick denying him of that opportunity and sending another ball down towards Lourdes' goal, but does get deflected by Beefy Mike again, I believe.
Yeah, I'm wondering if with Lourdes, after game 1, they just got things settled down. There was probably frustration with trying to get the game underway, and now they're kind of in the zone. And we're seeing a much more defensive approach from Lourdes, just for denying Marietta from being able to take shots at the goal while they're trying to take shots themselves. And Marietta's got to be careful.
Ozio barely misses the save.
Yeah, so Marietta has to make sure that someone is defending the goal. They left the goal exposed there. Ozio tries to catch it, but it's just a little too late.
Marietta's got to bounce back into this map somehow. There seems to be on the defensive almost the entirety of the map. And the setups they do get, they're not following through with just yet. However, a nice shot comes in by Daxter and gets cleaned up by Ozio. That's what needs to happen.
Exactly. So that's going to get back to a closer match. They're still down by 1, but there's 59 seconds left. So if they can keep that up.
Nice angle on the ball, barely hitting that towards this goal from Daxter. Great cleanup coming in from Ozio. Now, Marietta just has to bounce back with 1 minute remaining in the match. They can tie this up and we can go into overtime. As Daxter does win first touch, sending the ball towards Lourdes' side, but Beefy Mike is there to try and send it back.
You see, they're going to try to set up a play, but Mango is there to knock it over to their right side. And Tino's going to get demoed, and so is Mango.
Marietta's just like, I don't want y'all to score goals, we'll blow up all your players. Nice setup down mid coming in from Relic as his teammate Daxter looking to clean it up, but Ozio's there to try and clean it up too. Does get deflected off the rim of the goal as Beefy Mike sends the ball back down towards Marietta goal, but no one's there to stop it.
That was close. Marietta should have gotten punished for it, an exposed goal, but fortunately Beefy Mike was not able to sink it in. But Marietta still has 15 seconds to get a goal so they can get into overtime.
But Beefy Mike wants to put this map out right here and now.
Did we see just a nice little 7? Beefy Mike just taps it right in. Just well executed. It'd be hard to defend against that.
Now, it's not over yet. There are 14 seconds. Marietta really could get another spontaneous first touch goal here.
He tries to, but it just goes off to the right a little bit.
Setting up a ball down mid for Ozio or Daxter, sending it back. And Lourdes is just on the full defense. They do not want them to score at all. And the ball, Lourdes just wants the ball to touch the ground, but Marietta doesn't as there's 1 second remaining. And Beefy Mike trying to juggle it, and it will touch the ground, and Lourdes will take map 2.
Alright, so, ladies and gentlemen, we have ourselves a game here.
Definitely not going to be a shutout.
Yeah, we can see that definitely a different play style there by Lourdes. They had 9 shots at the goal, and Marietta only had 3. So Lourdes has definitely picked up their aggression and forced Marietta to play more defensively. So if Marietta wants to be able to take this series, they're going to have to play aggressive again. They have to be able to defend, keep the goal defended, because 2 of those goals should not have happened because the goal was exposed. But if they can start getting shots at the goal again, then they can get back into, I mean, I shouldn't even say they're behind. It is tied up right now.
Marietta definitely is not out yet. They have to bring that momentum back. Calm down. Okay, you let one slip. Let's not let it happen again. Play their game, how they did in map 1, and just shut out Lourdes, and they can take this series.
Alright, we're going to get things, the next game set up very soon.
Definitely looking a lot better from what we've seen last week, though. And I'm noticing improvement from the team every single week.
Mm-hmm. So here we go. Game 3, Marietta versus Lourdes. Both schools have taken 1 game apiece, so it is now basically a best of 3. And Daxter's going to go straight for an early shot, but Tino is there to deflect. Relic tries to block something, but it goes right past him. Ozzy is going to try to make a play, at least put the aggression back onto Marietta's side. Beefy Mike goes for the shot, but Daxter is there for the save.
Daxter looking to send the ball back down towards Lourdes' goal. They do have a near open goal, but Lourdes, all their members have retreated back towards goal now, setting up a ball down mid for Relic, but does get deflected out by Lourdes. As Mango takes a clear shot on goal, but barely misses. Now, that was Marietta's chance. There's an open goal on the side of Lourdes, but Relic takes the shot and barely misses. Looks for the
he
cleanup,
should have had it right there. But
Ozio sending the ball back down towards their goal, but Tino says no, and Beefy Mike is there to try and clean it up, but sends it right over the goal. Daxter taking a shot on Lourdes' open goal. Relic looking to be there to clean it up, barely misses.
we're already seeing Marietta play more aggressive, but I can also tell that they're a little hesitant.
Daxter with a nice shot on goal. Ozio's there to clean it up.
With an open goal, that's exactly what Marietta needs. Now, what I was about to say, they definitely have like one guy saying, but I noticed a couple times earlier they would have two guys falling back, might be a little more conservative in case of that open goal from before. But right there, having two guys up front did pay off.
Yeah, Marietta's got to clean up these followers a little bit. They did get it in the end, but they could have had it earlier.
All that matters is the ball win the goal.
True. A goal is a goal no matter how it happens, even if it's an own goal. We take those. Beefy Mike sending the ball back down towards Marietta's side as Ozio tries to deflect it up but barely misses. Thaxter retreating to the goal to try and deflect Mango's shot.
Nice save there by Thaxter. But we see Lourdes is going to try to play more aggressively since they are down by 1. But we see Rayleigh's going to try to shoot for the middle, but Beefy Mike's going to deflect it off to the side. We see Thaxter's going to try to set the play, and Rayleigh's going to go for a shot. Ozio went for the throw, but does not hit. I was scared for a second. Beefy Mike goes for a shot, and it was an open goal for a second, but Marietta was able to block. A nice step block there by Ozio, and Thaxter's going to knock it away. Thaxter knocked it over Beefy Mike's head, but it was deflected.
Ozio looking to clean up a shot towards Lourdes' goal, but Tino says no. Thaxter looking to send a ball down mid again for his teammate Rayleigh, who's coming in and... Oh! Nice! That was nice follow through coming in from Thaxter. I'm glad he didn't hesitate and think that the ball was already going to go in.
Just ricocheted and just tapped it right in. That was huge. That one may deserve a replay later on.
What is it called when a player like has patience and follows through with something? I know they would say it in CSGO a lot, where like if you got a flank on someone and 4 people would walk into you and you wait for their exact moment to execute.
I don't know. I don't play CSGO.
I can't think of the word, but that's what I feel like when watching that goal right there.
I think it was just that he was patient. He was focused and he saw what he needed to do and he made it happen. All right, 2 minutes and 17 seconds left in this round, and Marietta is pouring on the aggression. So Rayleigh's going for another shot, and Mango does deflect it. And Rayleigh's going to put it back onto Lourdes' side.
Rayleigh following through with his shot to try to send a ball down main. Thaxter there also trying to set up a ball for his teammates as Mango sending it back down towards Marietta's side, but Rayleigh is there to try and deny them. Beefy Mike and Mango trying to get their team back into this match as another shot gets set up down mid. Thaxter there to keep the ball mid.
Now Mango's going to bring it over to the corner, but we see Ozio and Rayleigh there to block. But Mango's there to try to go for the shot, and unfortunately Rayleigh tries to deflect it, but does not quite get it.
Mango bringing his team back into this match, but it is not over yet. There's a minute and 38 seconds remaining in the match. Marietta has enough time to shut out Lourdes. Lourdes, however, does want to look to have a comeback.
Oh yeah, according to Lourdes, minute 37 is plenty of time to get back into this.
Nice setup trying to come in from Tino here as he tries to follow through with his shot, but Beefy Mike cleans that one up.
Yeah, so as I said, minute 37, no problem. So they get it set up and just... It's always the most dangerous when the ball is just slowly right in front of the goal, because that screams, run in, hit the goal, and Beefy Mike does that.
Marietta's got to calm down and focus. They got this. Nice save coming in from Rayleigh as Mango is trying to put his team on the first lead of the match. As Ozio setting up a ball down main, his teammate Thaxter looking to come in as the ball will get deflected by Mango. Tino uses all of his boost to miss the shot, and Rayleigh's looking to clean it up. Thaxter looking to clean it up. All of Marietta looking to shoot the ball in the goal, and it finally goes in.
Third time is the charm.
All 3 players touching the ball there. Rayleigh, Thaxter, all of them attracted to that left goalpost, except Ozio.
That's exactly what you have to do. You hit the ball, if it bounces, you try again. You try, and sure enough, it finally happened.
Rayleigh winning first touch, sending the ball back down to Lourdes' side, but does go into the offensive as Beefy Mike will send the ball back down to Marietta's side of the goal with 1 minute remaining in this match. Marietta leads 3-2. However, Mango looking to put his team and tie up the match, but nice save coming in from Rayleigh. And Ozio is going to work to send the ball back down towards Lourdes' side of the match, but ends up hitting it down mid with a nice deflection coming in from Rayleigh as Beefy might look to take a shot on an open goal there. Nice shot coming in from Thaxter, hits the left goalpost again. Thaxter, come on. That left goalpost, man.
So right now, 30 seconds remaining. Marietta just needs to, right now, just need to play keep away. They don't need another goal. They just need to make sure Lourdes cannot get another goal. And both Ozio and Thaxter tried to
Nice demolition coming in from Thaxter. That could be what they need.
Yeah, but we see Beefy Mike is trying to set up a play. A great block there by Ozio to deny Beefy Mike from going for the shot. Mango's going to try to do something here, but Raylick's going to knock it over him. And Lourdes is going to try to get a goal in quickly.
Well, that touched the ground to me, but it evidently hit the ground now.
It bounced a split second before the timer hit 0, but it still touched the ground eventually. So with that, Marietta is in the lead of this series, 2-1.
They're definitely coming back in map 2. Or map 3, correction.
I mean, they played a lot more aggressive. What's interesting is Lourdes actually made more shots at Marietta's goal than Marietta made at Lourdes. Was it 9 versus 11 shots? But Marietta was able to get the blocks and just get the right hits. I mean, every time they made a shot and missed, they kept at it.
Yeah, I think that the initial shot is what counts. All the follow-through shots don't necessarily count. I think those are what counts as assists when it comes
to
that.
That. Oh, definitely. But I guess the point I'm getting at is the important thing with Rocket League is, okay, you take the shot. If it doesn't go in, you got to have someone there to follow through to back up. Because a lot of times what happens is it just bounces off the goal. And then if someone's right there to ricochet it in, then they're good to go. And we're already underway. If Marietta takes this game, they win the series. Mango tries to pull a Raylick, but Thaxter says, no, we're not going to let that happen.
Yep, definitely match point for Marietta, and this is a good situation for them. They're definitely coming back strong after their loss last week to, I forget who did they play. Who did they play last week? I believe it was
Trine.
Trine.
Yeah.
Definitely looking much better and improving every week. If they can play like they did that previous map, continuing the momentum and the map play how they played in map 1, Marietta can very well take away this series. But Lourdes doesn't want this match to be over yet. We've had an exciting match of Rocket League coming out from both teams, and the scoreline is 2-1, so you can clearly tell that this is a close match, ladies and gentlemen.
So Ozio's going to knock it away. Beefy Mike's going to try to disrupt it, but Ozio is right there again to keep the ball centered. Mango takes a shot down, but Thaxter's right there to block it over. We're seeing Marietta trying to get Lourdes on defense. So there's that ricochet, but no one was there to follow up. And now we see 2 from Lourdes bringing it over to try to set up their own play. Beefy Mike's going to go for the shot, and he misses.
I believe that was Mango trying to come in for the shot too, but also flies right over the ball as Thaxter sends the ball back down to the Lourdes side, looking to set up the ball main for his teammate Relic, but does get deflected up by Tino.
Nice block there by Ozio. Now we see the ball on the Marietta side. It's Beefy Mike goes for the school, and he does get it in.
I have no clue how that ball went in.
Well, let's watch. Just a little tap right before it hits the edge. And I mean, those are kind of the plays that a Season 4 Grand Champion would make.
I don't know how far away Season 14 was.
I don't know either.
But, I mean, Grand Champion's Grand Champion. As Ozio going on the offensive real fast, as Thaxter's looking to clean up the ball, he's set up down mid, but Mango's denying him of that opportunity as Relic sends the ball back down towards an open goal, but barely misses as Tino almost hits it in, and Thaxter's there to clean it up, but barely misses as well as he hits the crossbar.
It's just off by a little bit, but the goal's exposed, and Beefy Mike's going to try to go for the shot, and Relic is there to defend.
Nice deflect coming in from Relic.
Yeah, I know Marietta's kicking themselves for that. Like twice they almost had it in the goal.
But they're not giving up. They're still fighting. Ozio looking to send that ball towards main. But Tino is there to try and hit air balls towards Marietta's goal as there's an open goal from Marietta and Mango sees that, but Ozio turns back around and says no.
Let's just control the ball a little bit. Beefy Mike's going to bring it over, but Thaxter's going to knock it, but Nango's going to touch it, to knock it into the air. So now we have an option. Well, Raylick was trying to go for it, but Beefy Mike disrupts it. Now we see Lourdes going to be on offense and pushing Marietta back. Now they're trying to set it up around the goal. Raylick's trying to knock it away, but it's still kind of hanging around there. Ozzy is going to try to set up something, but now we see Thaxter going to be knocking it into the air. Tries to go for a shot, but Beefy Mike is there to defend. Now, Raylick's going to try to set up a play. Can Marietta follow through?
Nice!
And yes, he does!
That ball bounced in between two of Lourdes players and goes into the goal. As you can see this, it bounces right in between Beefy Mike and Tino.
And Beefy Mike tried to do a flip, but it was just a little too far ahead. So now we're tied in this game. Marietta needs to try to get another goal. If they get another goal, that might be enough to win the series.
2 minutes remaining into the match, and it is tied up 1-1. Raylick looking to send the ball back down towards Lourdes' side, but Mango says, I want the ball on your goal now. Lourdes trying to deny Marietta the momentum they got off of that goal. Marietta having to play only defense right now because they have been unable to send the ball out of their side of the goal. Nice touch coming in from Raylick as he sends the ball down towards Lourdes' side with the help of Baxter. Ozzy looking to hit the ball mid-air, but ends up hitting the ceiling. Much like how I play Rocket League, somehow I end up staying on the ceiling and cannot figure out how to get down. Beefy Mike with the follow through on the goal, but barely misses. And Mango looking for the shot as well, but also misses.
Now Raylick's going to try to bring it over and set the play. Tino's there to tap it. And Beefy Mike's going to try to bring it over. 1 minute remains. If Marietta can score another goal, that might be enough to win the whole series. But Lourdes is going to do everything they can to prevent that from happening. Raylick's going to bring it over to Marietta's side. Beefy Mike's going to try to carry it over. Ozio tries to go for a shot, but does not connect.
Raylick is ready for this game to be over. He wants his first win of the season as Daxter supporting him, hitting a ball straight down mid, but Beefy Mike was there to save it. As Ozio barely misses the ball on the save on Mango, but Mango's shot does end up going wide. Ozio setting him a ball down the left-hand lane, looking to set it up down mid for his teammate Raylick, who looks to be coming in, but nobody's there to clean up that ball.
I think Marietta is playing a little more conservative. I think they're afraid of an open goal because that previous play with Mango, that was an open goal, but he missed. He should have had that in and be ahead of it right now.
Nice touch coming in from Mango, but Beefy Mike's also there to try to hit the ball into the goal. Tino scores, and that could be the map.
Within just a few seconds remaining, we see Tino setting up the play. There's still 7 seconds left.
We need another goal from Raylick. And he is in the perfect position to send another ball straight off the bat into the goal. But Daxter's going to go in for the touch first this time as Raylick sending a ball down mid. And he's looking to put this one away. Putting the ball in mid first team. And Ozzy scores! 1 second remaining in the match. We are going to overtime. And for those of you who do not know, we are going to overtime. And it will be the best of first person to score a goal. So you've heard it all. Golden goal, first to score, everything. That's what we should be going to here.
That was a beautiful setup there. So here we go, overtime. If Marietta gets the next goal, they take the series. If Lourdes takes it, we go to game 5. And then
Great aggression coming from Marietta, noticing that 7 seconds left, and they don't care. They still are in this match. As Ozio deflects the ball coming in from Mango, but Mango's there to shoot it on goal, but Raylick deflects it at the last second. Baxter setting up another ball down the left-hand lane for his team, but Tino's there to try and deny it as Ozio sends it back down mid. Mango there with a touch towards Ozio, but Raylick is there to deny it and sending the ball back down to Lourdes' side. But Marietta has got to keep the ball on Lourdes' side of the goal. The ball keeps getting sent towards Marietta's side as Ozio is looking to do just that with only Tino in goal. Raylick's there to try to clean it up, but Mango and Beefy Mike have all retreated to the goal as well as Ozio's coming in, made to try to clean up the ball. This is good for Marietta. They need to keep the ball on Lourdes' side of the goal.
Yeah, Ozio goes for a shot, but Beefy Mike is there to block. Marietta's trying to keep the pressure onto Lourdes. And we see Raylick trying to go for something, but the angle's just not quite there. Mango's going to try to handle it, but Daxter's going to try to disrupt as well. Beefy Mike is going to take control of the ball and bring it down the middle-ish. And he's going to go for a goal, but it's going to ricochet off there. Mango goes for the shot, but it does not connect either. And now Lourdes is going to be on the offensive. Marietta's got to get that ball away. Beefy Mike goes for the goal. A great save there by Daxter.
Nice deflection coming in from Ozio, and Raylick trying to send the ball towards Lourdes' side of the goal as he has great juggle skills coming in, looking to send the ball towards his teammate Daxter, who's coming in down on the right-hand side and scores! Marietta will take the map and defeat Lourdes 3-2-1.
And with that, a great block by Beefy Mike, but Daxter's there to tap it in. And with that, folks, Marietta takes the series against Lourdes University What a match. And I will say, that is the first win for the Marietta College Rocket League team in school history. So a great win by Marietta College. Congratulations to them. It was a hard-fought game. I told you last time they were due for a win. They were so close, and they finally made it happen.
I'm telling you, maybe it was the GLEC curse, but then again, they come into a NACE match and defeat a GLEC opponent. So, anyway, that is not it yet. Marietta can take this momentum going into the next game, where there's a revenge match against Manchester University. Can they take that one? We don't know. We will see. So stick around.
Yeah, so that's going to start in just a few minutes. So we need to get the lobby and everything set up. So congratulations again. But Marietta's not going to have much time for a break because we got to get this next game against Manchester up. So don't go away. We'll be back with our next game in a few minutes.